Welcome to The Trend. I'm Rebecca Granet. Today I'm hanging out with entrepreneur, media mogul, and Love and Hip Hop New York TV personality, Yandy Smith Harris, whose new book is out now called My Blended Family, which, Yandy, we're going to talk about, but
I can't even wait.
We have some important business to get to first.
Okay.
Happy belated birthday!
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I'm saying in advance, please excuse the bags under my eyes, the puffiness in my face. I literally had a party from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday went out with family. So it's like, it's nonstop.
You're like a professional partier, because did anyone see bags under her eyes? I don't see anything.
I'm so
You
not
look
professional.
great.
I'm exhausted right now. And then I would come home and my kids are like, hi, Mom. We're up. Yeah, it's time for school. I'm like, great.
You're like, I'm up at 5 a.m. I'm up earlier than you.
Exactly, exactly. So I am not a professional. I'm trying to get the hang of things, but it's like, this is my birthday month, so.
No, you're allowed to live it up.
Then it ends after this month.
Yeah, no, you're
but
gonna
it is
miss
for
it.
a full
You're gonna
month.
miss it. Yeah.
It's like 30 days of just birthday. Turn up.
Well, tomorrow you're already doing salsa in the Bronx.
I'm
You're
doing
gonna be in
salsa
Brooklyn.
con fuego, then I'm doing Brooklyn. It's crazy.
You're
Then I
going all
fly
over
out
the
to
place.
Atlanta and I'm booked out there for some more birthday parties.
So everyone can come celebrate with you.
Everyone can celebrate.
Did you do anything? What is the most memorable thing you've done so far for your birthday?
For my birthday? Well, I went to lunch with my mom, my eldest aunt, my cousin, and I said, Mom, you know, this is my birthday. What are we gonna do? And she said, we're gonna get lit. Your
mom said that?
Was the most memorable thing of the weekend. My mom saying she wants to get lit, but then she didn't end there. She's like, wait, lit doesn't mean like smoking marijuana or anything, because that's not, I'm like, no, it just means you're gonna have a ball. So that was the funniest highlight, and I happened to be on Facebook Live or something when she said this, so I was dying. I thought it was so funny.
I love how she says it before she figures out what it means.
Right,
like, maybe ask first.
Wait, does it mean that we're gonna be smoking? I'm like, no, who smokes, Mom? No.
Well, I just had the pleasure of meeting your mom before this. She is so charming. So I love that she said that. That's a good time. So happy birthday.
Thank you so much, Rebecca.
We're celebrating another way here. We're going to talk about your wonderful book. It's a children's book.
Yes.
My Blended Family. I want to talk about the reason you wrote it, first of all.
Sure. Well, you know, there are so many different family dynamics that happen and that go on. And I wanted to write a book, not only because of my personal family situation, but also for mommies and daddies that want to talk about really awkward, kind of difficult conversations to have with children, you know, toddlers or young, getting ready to enter the school age and just don't really understand everything. You know, my son had a birthday coming up. He was turning 3, and his eldest brother couldn't be there. So I had to explain, you know, his eldest brother has other family and sometimes has other family commitments with his mommy. So those kind of conversations can be sometimes awkward and make a child feel kind of isolated. So I wanted to create books that, and this is just the first of a series of books, that are going to address different issues that mommies and daddies may have to talk to their children about so that children don't feel alone. My whole purpose was that, you know, there are other children that families are set up just like this. You're not the only one who has this going on in their family. And so that's kind of what the book speaks to. Being a blended family just means more love all around the table.
So are you going to continue to write more? Is this going to be you, or is it going to be a series of different authors that you're going to put together?
No, it's going to be me writing books, but, you know, there'll be different topics. This topic was blended families, and we might take on some more aggressive topics, you know, like bullying. We might take on some topics. Yeah, you know, just kind of things that are awkward and hard for parents to really talk about from the parents' angle, but then from the children's angle, we want children to understand you're not the only one going through this. You're not alone.
Yeah, of course.
Because so many kids grow up thinking, I'm the only one that's going through this. No one else understands what I'm going through. And that's just a lie.
When it got time to have these conversations with your babies, how did you approach it? I know you just touched on it a little bit.
Well, you know,
deep breath.
They were deep breaths, and then just talking to mentors and talking to other people that have blended families and, you know, really trying to help him understand that there's no lack of love. He's still, you know, your older brother still loves you all the same. But, you know, he has another mommy as well, and she might have commitments for him. Like sometimes you're with me, he's with his mommy sometimes. So he's like, huh? Well, why wouldn't he want to be at my party? And I'm like, it's not that he doesn't want to be here, but he has to go with his mommy today. You know, so really helping him to understand, like, it's not a personal, he doesn't have a personal issue with you. It's not, you know, he's not mad at you. You're still his baby brother that he loves so much, but, you know, he has to spend time with his other family too.
And this is a great way to do it too, because did your oldest see the book? I mean, I bet he loved the illustration in this.
Yes,
in this
absolutely.
Book.
He's like,
gorgeous.
well, which one is me? And I'm like, there is no. This one is you. This one is no. Even though the little girl does look a little bit like my daughter Skylar.
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. She looks too much like me. You know, she's supposed to kind of be represented, but
she's not nearly as bling as you are.
right. So you know. This book is not my family particularly, but you know, I think the illustrator was like, I tried to make it look kind of like, and I'm like, no, you didn't. That don't look like me, but fine, I'll take it.
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's still a good.
But it's
amazing
amazing illustration. Yeah, and I'm super excited. The book has been doing really well. I just got the word that we're going to be in the New York Public Libraries.
Ooh,
so I'm excited about that.
Congratulations.
And then we also, today, we have a meeting with the, there's like a big board meeting with New York City principals, and they're bringing the book up at the meeting. So I'm hoping that they'll like the book and it'll be in the public school libraries.
Well, congratulations for that.
Thank you
That's
so
a big
much.
Deal.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm excited.
Speaking about your family, of course, we have to do the update. I want to know, how's everybody doing in the family?
Everybody's great. Everyone's good. My husband is good. We were just with him on Friday. The children are getting so big. Skylar is singing and dancing.
So fast, right?
Yeah, she's singing and dancing. It felt like just yesterday I was having her on the show, but now she's singing, she's dancing, she's telling me, no, mommy, I don't want that. No, mommy, I don't like that.
She has a strong personality.
Oh my goodness, she's a bossy. She's a bossy little something.
So cute, though.
Thank you.
How are they handling visiting Mendices? How is that going?
You know, my children, they're so young, so they don't really. They think his dad's at work. You know, and then they see him every single week, and they speak to him every day on the phone. So they just notice, like, Dad's not sleeping, and we're not able to curl up with Dad in the bed. But they still know that they see him all the time. And they get really excited about seeing him. They're like, "Are we going to Dad's job today?" So they're like on the way up. They're excited. And the good thing is he'll be home well before they really can understand. So that'll be a conversation later on in life, and maybe it'll be a book about it.
Yeah.
But as of right now, my children, they don't really know what's going on.
Another in the series.
Another in the series,
that
exactly.
Would be good.
Exactly.
Yandy, you wear so many different hats: executive producer, mom, manager, TV personality. I mean, it just goes on and on. And a lot of us know you from Love and Hip Hop, New York. Was it a tough, I mean, way back when, was it a tough transition going from behind the scenes to becoming a cast member?
Absolutely. Even, you know, I was on the producing side first season, and then we kind of felt like there's no strong representation of a woman that works behind the scenes that's not necessarily attached to a man in hip hop. And we were like auditioning women, trying to find that perfect woman. And Mona Scott Young, who's the executive producer, she's like, what about you? And I'm like, Mona, no. I was like, I don't get my nails done. I barely do my hair. I don't wear makeup. And I wear sweats every day. It's just not going to happen. What? And she's like, well, we can fix all that. We can do that. And I'm like, Mona, this is not me. And then, you know, I did that second season, and then from there on, it was just like, listen, I'm going to just be me, and hopefully they like me. If they don't like me, I don't have to come back. I can go back to being a producer. And for whatever reason, they kind of liked me.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
For whatever reason. So I kind of, you know, had some longevity with this show. I think I'm like the longest lasting female cast member.
That is a huge
Isn't it crazy?
deal.
And I literally started out behind the scenes just...
Yeah. Now,
shooting breeze, like, let's see how this works as Jim's manager on this TV show.
So it could just happen like that?
It just kind of happens.
Are you happy with how the last season wrapped up?
Oh, my gosh. I hated the last season. See, the thing that people have to understand is it's really for entertainment purposes only. And the producers go for the most salacious story. The viewers want blood. They're like vampires. Like, we want to see drama. We want to see the... So it might be like a 3-hour-long conversation where we're sitting like this, we're talking, we're smiling. Someone says something crazy, and you get turned up for 1 second. That's the part that they keep. That's the crazy that they keep. So it's like, you guys keep the crazy, but there was so much that led to the crazy before that, and you just make me look crazy. But I'm really not crazy. No. You know, like, as women, we're multidimensional. We all have different elements to us. We get upset, we get sad, we cry, we yell, we scream, we happy, we celebrate. But in reality TV, they want to capture those moments, the super celebratory moments, the super angry moments, the super sad moments.
Yeah.
The everything in between just is a
falls by the
filler.
wayside. Well, so in that vein, if you could go back to this past season and pick something that you wish had aired that you know didn't, is there something you wish people had seen that might have helped out?
Yeah, you know, for the most part this season, they caught Yandy in a little bit of a turn-up space a lot. And there were always so many mean things said before it led to that point. And, you know, because like I said, I'm probably the longest lasting cast member, and the story was really about my story, they wanted to capture me and my reaction to things, but what led me to do or say certain things a lot of times was cut out. So it was like, it's like, she's changing the locks? Why is she changing the locks? And I'm like, yeah, but you guys missed the part when we talked about how she doesn't live there, and talked about how she hasn't been there, and there are no locks on the place, and there's no lights, and there's no this, and there's no that. And it's like, not no locks, but there's no lights, and you know, the Con Edison is cut off. So when they cut to the scene and you see like, she changed the locks on me and my child, it's like, okay, that whole scene, we talked about how you don't live there, and you just have the key because we gave you the key. So let's just not
take it all with a grain of salt.
Let's take it all with a grain of salt. So, you know, when I got all the comments like, oh my gosh, she changed the locks on her child, I was like, no, I didn't.
That is not how it happened.
That is not how it happened. So, you know,
Yandy Smith Harris setting the record straight on the trend.
So it was stuff like that. I mean, that was long ago. You know, I am in such a better place and such a different place. Definitely trying to work to be a more blended family.
Sure.
But yeah, it's so many things like that in reality TV where it's just like, oh my gosh, they left that out, so it makes me look this way, and that's crazy.
So in a similar vein about a public feud, real quick before we get to the 10 for 10, I know you're friends with Remy Ma and Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
Your thoughts on this whole back and forth going on?
Oh my goodness. You know, I'm all for some great competition. And I love the fact that these two women are just bosses in their own lanes. Like, Remy came back and she just set the record straight for the comeback. She has the ultimate comeback story of a lifetime, you know? And I love her for everyone out there that can look up to her and see, like, nothing can get you down. You can always, you know, you can always progress no matter where you came from. Then on the other side, Nicki, she's amazing. She's a trendsetter. She's a legend. She's set records. Like, she just set a record, 100 Billboard, 78 singles on Billboard. Yeah, she beat out Aretha Franklin. So it's like, if you want to see two people go at it, it would be the Remy and the Nicki. But, you know, I hope ultimately they can, like put this aside and know, like, there's no real beef and we're cool. I think they're both awesome. And I hope that this is just for whatever, but at the end of it all, they'll come back and just be cool.
Perfect. All right, with that, after all the drama. We're going to move on to the 10 for 10.
Okay.
10 questions. You get 10 seconds to answer each. So the first sort of thing that pops into your head.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm scared.
I promise it's not going to be too scary. I promise.
Okay.
We'll go easy on you.
Okay.
Okay, we talked about this. Of all your many hats that you wear, executive producer, mom, manager, all the different things, TV personality, if you can't choose mom, but you have to pick one, what would you rather do? Who would you rather be?
If I can pick one, I would say I love managing. I love watching talent go from point A to point Z and all the development that goes on in between. I love it. I was a part of Missy's management team for a long time, and to see a tour idea go from us writing out and drawing out sketches and then seeing the actual performance on stage, it's like such a fulfilling feeling that I can't even express.
So manager.
Manager, I love.
You got it. You have a clothing line, Smitten by Yandy Smith.
Yes.
What is your power outfit? The outfit you put on and you're like, ooh, I can rock it today.
You know what? I have on my power outfit.
This is the power outfit.
A good white suit with a good pump, baby.
Oh my gosh, we need to get a shot of those shoes.
I wish you guys had like a shoe cam because my shoes are pretty great. And then there's a great mix of classy and sexy when you have a little bit of cleavage, a little bit of lace. And then, you know, you got the right hair and makeup to go along with it. But this is my like power boss, sexy MILF kind of outfit.
I love it. No, I love it.
Thank you very much.
Good suit.
So
for
I want to get you in some smitten.
Yes, I'm down.
Okay, we're going to
I'm
send
totally
a smitten
down.
outfit over here to you.
Okay, I'm totally in.
Okay.
Hey, you heard it here first. I'm
You
so
heard
excited.
it here first. My
Yes.
mom, who's the general manager, will make that happen. We'll send you
All
over
right,
a package.
Mom. I'm excited. I knew I loved your mom.
Exactly.
All right, you're always on the go. What is the activity that you turn to in order to relax the most?
Oh my gosh. I'm always on the go. What is the activity I turn to the most? I don't know an activity that relaxes me. I go to sleep when I'm dead tired.
Sleep relaxes me.
Sleep relaxes me, and that's when I get the 2 hours of sleep that I get. But I don't have. I need to find something that just relaxes me.
All right, so that'll be
I'm
my
a
job.
music-
We'll do like a
that.
spa or something.
Oh,
We'll find
I love
something.
that. But I do love music, so maybe just listening to music. But normally when I'm listening to music, I'm checking emails.
Oh,
So it's not
okay,
really
so half and
relaxing.
half. Well, you have a
but-
music question coming up, so
Okay.
get ready for that.
Let's go.
But first, we're going to go to your favorite children's book when you were growing up. Something that
My favorite
you
children's book.
happy.
I love the Care Bears.
I love the Care Bears.
I love the
too.
Care Bears.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I love the Care
I
Bears.
love the Care Bears.
Okay, here's your music song. Your guilty pleasure song. So a song that people would maybe be surprised to know that you get down to.
Okay, a song that I love is Don't Drop That Dun Dun Dun. Don't drop that dun dun dun. Don't drop that dun dun dun.
That's great.
Yeah, love that song. Okay.
That's a great one. Okay, something Mendices does that makes you laugh.
Everything. He's a comedian. He's so super funny. Mendici is really, really shy. You wouldn't really know that from this show, but he's really, really shy. So he'll walk in a room full of people, and the minute people are saying hi and talking, he's like smiling, retreating to the corner. And I'm like, can you stop? Because the minute we leave, wherever we are, it's he wants to talk about everything. He wants to talk about everybody's hair, everybody's this, everybody's that. He's hilarious. Everything about him is so super funny. But what people don't know about him is he has OCD.
No way.
Oh my gosh, absolutely. His socks have to be folded a particular way. His soap has to be a particular way. The seasoning salts have to be lined in a particular way. And I'm like the complete opposite.
You're like mess.
So yeah, totally. And so that drives, if you want to ask, the next question is what drives you crazy about him? That's the answer. That's what
our
drives me
bonus.
crazy about him. Yeah.
OCD, got it.
Exactly.
All right, your biggest fear, something that scares you.
My biggest fear has to do with my babies. You know, this world and growing up in this world is just so crazy with the political climate and everything about raising young African-American children is just so scary for me. And I just pray all the time that, you know, that the road is easy. The road is easy for them. And if it's not, they're strong enough to kind of push through and be successful and make some amazing decisions and really be leaders in this world.
Spoken like a true loving mom, right?
Yes, that's my biggest fear, just my babies and their protection.
On a lighter note, if you could work with anyone, your dream person who you haven't gotten to work with yet, who would it be?
Well, I am a huge fan of the old group Escape.
Okay.
My dream would be to see them back together and on tour.
Ooh.
So my dream would be to work with them one day.
Oh, how cool.
I think they're amazing.
All right. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Okay, and back to My Blended Family, the book. The biggest takeaway from the book.
The biggest takeaway from the book for children, as I said earlier, is you're not alone. You know, there's so many of you little beautiful people out there that have blended families where you might have a mommy and a stepmommy or a daddy and a stepdaddy. And then you have some amazing brothers and sisters from the unions. And I think that, you know, there are some difficult things that may occur if they can't always be there, but you're not alone. There are a lot of children going through that. And for mommies and daddies, the biggest takeaway is here is an easy way to explain to your children that they are not alone and that there are many families that are living with blended families.
And real quick, your bonus, your last one.
Okay.
You are from New York, of
I am
course.
from Harlem, New York.
Harlem. So what is your favorite thing about New York?
My favorite thing about New York, besides the pizza, is that, especially where I'm from in Harlem, we can walk down the street and there is just a party on every block. Like there's music blasting, there's people selling stuff on the street, there's everyone saying hello, how you doing? It kind of feels like I'm in the South when I'm in Harlem. I absolutely love Harlem.
Perfect. Well, Yandy, you're great. This
Thank
book,
you.
let me get a shot for it. My Blended Family, it's available. Go to Amazon, go to yandysmith.com. Check it out for any parent who wants to start these conversations with their kids. Yandy, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. This was so much fun.
Your mom is here, so we are going to get lit.
We're going to get lit. Cheers.
Don't drop that.
Hey. Cheers to getting lit.
Cheers to getting lit.
And that does not include smoking.
No, in the nicest way possible.
No.